Brad from Blessed Homesteading, and I was working on a hydroponic system, but I figured I'd share it with you guys. I was in the middle of working on it, and I was like, oh wait, I should have been doing this the whole time. So anyway, okay, so here's the little system I've been working on. I got a air pump from a fish tank at Walmart for probably about $13, and an old bin that I had lying around, used to store stuff, but I figured this would be a better use for it. The reflective on the top is just the dollar store things to cover your windows, and these are just cups that I made a knife really hot and burnt edges into. And so I only got one plant in this so far, and it is this little guy, a zucchini, I believe. And there he is. He's been doing really good. He was actually dying. I don't know if you've seen him. He was in one of the other pots in the previous video, but there's a few more leaves that I had to cut because they were doing bad, and I thought I was going to have to cut this leaf too, but I mean, it's made a full recovery, so definitely shows you that it works. At first, I'll show you guys later, but I had a different, smaller version of this system when I first bought this for just this guy, and I just now built this, and so I was like, oh, I should record this because this is kind of what people do. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share. And since he did such a good job at recovery, I'm going to do the same thing with my tomato plant right here, because get him, he's not doing too well. Okay, like me, that I'm new, I know some of you guys that are watching my channel are new too, and I'm leaving a lot of stuff out, so I'll go ahead and explain it a little bit better. The air pump is actually inside. What these are hoses that there's an actual pump plugged in inside, but so rain doesn't mess with it, that I have it set up to where the hoses come out here, and then one on each side. I'll go ahead and lift it up actually. I have these bricks on here until I get clamps because the water is really heavy. Just lost my tomato plant. Hello again, this is Bradley. This is a couple days later. I have everything more organized. All these squashes were planted and seeded at the same time. And in my personal opinion, I think the bigger the container, the better and healthier the plants get. But that's just based on this. Anyway, this didn't turn out quite the way I hoped. My hydroponic system. I got some theories why I think it don't work, but anyway, it was just an experiment. One is that I noticed a lot of people, sorry about the music, there's a little party next door, but I don't think it's able to aerate as well because the gaps right here and how it opened up. And another thing is, I don't know if you can see how dark that water is or not, but I think I just also put too much fertilizer in it, or not really fertilizer, but nutrients, and I just think it kind of overwhelmed them. If anyone out there knows what I did wrong, please contact me or just send me a message through YouTube. And good news, my carrots, although there is an anthill that got attacked, that started attacking them, some of the carrots are starting to sprout. Let's see if I can angle the camera to one. I'm sorry about this, guys. That guy, yeah, there you go. There's one of them, and I am recording this on a tablet, so the quality is not that great. Also, my almonds have sprouted too. There's just a little tiny white head at the end starting to sprout. The basil's looking good, pepper's looking good. So pretty much the hydroponic system is the one thing that isn't working that well, and also this soil was that I'm using didn't turn out to be that great because, well, like I said, I'm experimenting, and there's also cut up banana peels in this and a bunch of just trimmings off of plants, and I haven't let it compost long enough, so on the bottom of some of the pots there is mold. I got these. I'm going to try these here shortly. It's the closest thing to organic I found, but I want to stay as natural as possible. And since, like I said before, the compost that I'm using is molding, because I didn't let it compost enough, I'm going to start to use this. Thank you for watching my video. I am Brad at The Blessed Homesteading, and if you would like to like or subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Bye.